Uniform Radio 1 Germany contest.
Quebec Charlie.
Quebec Charlie.
Delta Fox 6 Queen Charlie.
Delta Fox 6 Queen Charlie 59882 Echo Uniform 179.
Roger, thank you. 5906.
It was 4 years ago. Our expedition to Kalanchak Island for the IOTA 2021 contest as part of Team UR1G. A story I feel compelled to tell once more. It was a scorching day. We were loading gear onto small boats, swaying gently on the waves, determination in our eyes, coordination in every move. As we set out to sea, an incredible silence surrounded us. Absolute calm. The water was smooth as glass, not a single wave. I had never seen the sea like that before. Only the hum of the engine broke through the stillness. A thin line of sand appears on the horizon, a narrow spit stretching into the water. No trees, no shade, nowhere to hide from the sun. But this place will be our home for the next 6 days. First, we unload the gear. The boat leaves and won't return until the end. Then we stretch out a net to shield ourselves from the scorching sun. Only after that does each of us choose a spot for the tent. We know there's no time to waste. Just 4 days until the contest begins. It's time to get to work. The Kalanchak Islands are an archipelago of 4 uninhabited islands in the Black Sea. More precisely, 3 of them are narrow sandbars that sometimes vanish beneath the waves. Only one is a true island, Kalanchak, the largest in the group. Locals call it Bird Island, and it makes perfect sense. There are more birds here than people who've ever set foot on this land. In 2020, this wild island was officially designated as an ornithological reserve, a recognition local activists had fought for over many years. But back to the radio. We set up 2 operating positions about 300 meters apart, connected by a local network for sharing information. Both stations used identical antenna setups, an inverted V for the 80 and 40 meter bands, and vertical monoband antennas for 20, 15 and 10. We operated at 100 watts, using Icom 746 Pro and Elecraft K3 transceivers.
Приезжайте к нам, будем мучиться, кому скучно дома.
All night the storm raged on. The wind slammed against the tent walls, and the rain poured without pause. The temperature dropped so sharply we had to dig out warm clothes. Just yesterday we were hiding from the heat. By morning, a light rain and piercing wind offered no relief. But we knew why we were here. After a quick breakfast, everyone got back to work. Preparing for the contest continued. And for the first time, we went on the air. The first signals from the Kalanchak archipelago broke through the noise, despite the weather. And soon enough, the first pile-ups. One by one, operators started calling us back. We felt it. We were being heard. I can't even hear myself. The tent's leaning, nearly collapsing from the wind. I've never operated like this before. In the afternoon, the wind calmed and the sun came out. Peace returned to the island. Seizing the moment, I sent the drone into the air to explore the rest of the archipelago. I managed to spot 2 more islands. One of them, a narrow strip of sand about a kilometer away. I flew the drone out to it, a fragile patch of land, likely to disappear beneath the waves in the very next storm. It's our 4th day on the island. We've finished setting up the antennas, tested all the equipment, and completed every last detail of the contest preparations. Both stations are fully ready. By evening, silence. The sun sets over the sea, and for a brief moment, there's a sense of calm after days of intense work. Tomorrow, the contest begins. The next day, the sun was scorching once again. The sea was calm and crystal clear. I couldn't resist taking a quick dive to cool off before the long day ahead. A brief moment of relief, because what lay ahead was the main event.
Oscar Juliet.
Oscar Zulu 4, Mike Uniform.
Oscar Zulu 4 Mike Uniform 59897 Echo Uniform 179.
Roger, roger, you're 59065, Echo Uniform 029.
Roger, thank you, good luck. Echo Delta. Italy 4, Japan, Echo Delta, you're 59898, Echo Uniform 179. Thank you, good luck. Uniform Romeo 1, Germany. Delta Kilo 3, Mike Weshmar, you're 59900, Europe 179.
Many thanks, yes, Delta Kilowatt 3, Mike Echo, you are number 59024. Many thanks for a new island, all the best to you.
Thank you, 73, QRZ.
Oscar Kilowatt 1, Foxtrot Zulu Mike.
Oscar Kilowatt 1, Fox Zulu Mike, you're 59902, Echo Uniform 179.
179. Thank you very much. Good evening. You are
59015. Roger. QRZ, United Romeo 1, Germany.
Germany 6, Mike Charlie.
It was 6 unforgettable days on an uninhabited island, shared with incredible people. Nick, United Romeo 3 Golf Oscar. Vlad, United Sierra 0 Golf Juliet. Vlad, United Tango 3 Golf Bravo, and the one person who brought us all together. The person without whom this expedition simply wouldn't have happened. Our leader and our friend, Ivan, United Romeo 8 Golf X-Ray. Less than a year after this expedition, Ivan was killed by Russian forces during the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. We will never forget.